Wahpeton Baseball is on the air. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, Minn Kota Ag Products, Hike Camp Construction, Moore Engineering, Optimum Rehab, Carlson Family Insurance, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Red River Communications, Twin Town Villa, CHI St. Francis Medical Center, Quality Toyota, Vision Ford, Otter Tail Power Company, Essentia Health, Buyer Insurance Agency, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and H&R Block. Now, here's KBMW's Andrew Zimmel.
Welcome back to John Randall Field as we get ready to get Game 2 of this one underway. Wahpeton was able to barely sneak away with a 2-1 win in Game 2. We'll come back with your starting lineups and first pitch. Listen to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on Burger Night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windermere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Andrew Zimmel on the call from on B92.7. Let's go through your infield. Tori Ulick on the mound. Jackson Fleeflip behind the dish. Third base, Josiah Hoffman. Second base, Jackson Fleeflip. No correction. Second base is Jack Riddenhauer. Third base is Riley Timian. Shortstop, Caden Kappas. Left field, Caden Hockert. Center field, Gavin Schroeder. In right field is our man, Braxton Pauley. Had a 2-for-3 game in Game 1, trying to follow that one up. Hard to believe that the guy that was playing on the B squad had the most hits in Game 1. Shout out to Braxton Pauley. Ulick on the mound. He's going to face the 1-2-3 in the top of the first. It's going to be Carter Carlson playing third base, Carson Twiddle in shortstop, and Tanner Backham in center field. Connor Entz is the 4-hole hitter at third base. Ryder Weigel in left field. Wrigley Gunnarsson in right field. Fleeflip throws the ball down to get this one underway. So we saw Tori Ulick pitch a little bit in the Perm tournament. Did a pretty good job doing that on the hill. Shadows coming deep. Pitch to open this one up high and inside to Carlson for a strike. 0-1 count. So top of the first, nobody on, nobody out as we get ready for this game 2. The 0-1, beautiful breaking ball inside. 0-2. Carter Carlson trying to get as many pitches as possible from Ulick. The pitch swung on and fouled. Count goes or stays 0-2. Looks like it fouled off of Jackson Fleetfoot. Comes out of the squatting position limping. Looks like it went off the kneecap. Coach Kappas comes out to talk to his backstop. And post 20, a lot of good players on the roster. A couple of good guys riding the pine for him as well. Good utility players. But they are a little thin. Don't want to have any injuries happen to key positions. Breaking ball gets Carter looking. So first K of the afternoon for Tori Ulick to the leadoff batter. Carson Twiddle steps in. Throw around. The setting sun still very difficult to the left side of the infield. The pitch inside and high misses. 1-0 count. Timmy and Kappas and in left field. Pitch catch the outside corner. Misses 0-2. Thought that one would have caught the plate. Hawker in the left field. A lot of tough sun. The pitch high. 3-0 count. So Tori Ulick now looking for the strike zone. Hitters count. Ulick out of the delivery. The pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. 3-1. And if Ulick is going to pitch this fast, get the ball back in the delivery, it's going to be a quick game. The pitch swung on and fouled down third base line, out of play. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on in the top of the first. Ulick comes set. The delivery, the pitch. And the batter, Twiddle thought he might have got rung up there. Trips out of the batter's box. Goes to first base on the walk. So first runner on in game 2 for the Vets. West Fargo had a lead throughout most of game 1. Wahpeton was able to get 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th to win that one. Runner on first. Hoffman holding him on. The pitch from Ulick. Inside pitch. Catches the corner for a strike. The 0-1. As the center fielder steps back in. The pitch from Ulick misses outside. Count goes 1-1. Jackson Fleetfoot lost that one a little bit. What's good, though, is that the runner on first got thrown out twice on the base pass in game 1, so might be a little gun shy. Pickoff move, not in time. Wind dies down, or, well, breeze, not so much of a wind at John Randall Field for game 2. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. The pitch from Ulick, swung on and hit third base. Timian fields it, and it goes through the wickets. So E5 on Riley Timian puts runners at first and second with 1 down. And I was just going to mention, Timian was playing up. He fielded that one near the grass at John Randall. Goes through the old legs, and Connor Entz steps in. Runner in scoring position for Entz, the first baseman. Could do some damage here in the top of the first. Ulick comes set out of the stretch, looks back. The pitch swung on and hit past Timian at third. Runner rounds third, goes home. Throw by Hawker is in time. Fleetfoot puts the tag out at the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw by Caden Hawker. That ball was a trickler into left field. Hawker came up firing on a dot to Jackson Fleetfoot. You never want your first out, your last out, or your middle out to be at the plate. That's another one. Carson Twiddle. That's 3 times in this afternoon that Carson Twiddle has been caught on the base pass. Should have probably played it safe. 2 down. Connor Entz at first. And Tanner Bockham at third. Ryder Weigel steps in. 2 down. Runners on the corners. Ulick comes set. The pitch swung on, hit over the head of Kappas. That's going to score 1. Stand-up single by Weigel. brings up Wrigley Gunnarsson. So 2 down, runners on first and second. Wrigley Gunnarsson has a chance to do some damage as Fleetfoot comes to talk to his guy. One run for West Fargo so far. Gunnarsson, the DH this afternoon, as the home plate umpire comes out to break up the huddle. Fleetfoot works his way back behind the dish. So Gunnarsson wearing number 7 for the Vets. The DH. He's DHing for Carson Wilkie, the catcher for West Fargo. Fleetfoot pounds his glove. The catcher sets up. Inside. Pitch swung on and hit in foul territory. Hoffman's going to try to make a play on it. Falls out of play. 0-1 count now to the DH. Open stance for the right-handed batter. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Gunnarsson digs in. 2 down, runner on second and first. Trying to get a 2-out rally going for the Vets. The pitch from Ulick misses outside. Fleetfoot able to stay in front of it. 1-1 count. Beautiful play by Hockert to make a play at the plate. Hockert, a utility player, a guy you can put on pretty much any of the bases. The pitch swung on, hit into the air. Hockert's going to drift back in left field and makes the out. So that's going to do it for the top of the first, but not before West Fargo puts a runner home and leaves 2 on the base paths. Bottom of the first coming up from John Randall. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
When Mom first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating. So many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother. We loved the bright, beautiful apartments and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com.
Welcome back, John Randall Field. Bottom of the first, the 1-2-3 hitters coming up. Wahpeton trailing by a run, somewhere they've been before. Caden Kapp has had a tough game 1, trying to bounce back in game 2. 0 for 3 in game 1, a rare hitless game for the leadoff batter. Can we call him the captain? I don't know if that's fair yet. The pitch, swung on, hit into the air. Third baseman fades back on it, gets it. 0 for 4. A right fielder. It's not the first time this has happened to me. As the right fielder makes the play. Got to thank our ace producer, Big Mike, keeping us honest in the booth. Tori Ulick steps in. Nobody on, 1 out. The pitch, inside, misses. It's Klaus on the hill for West Fargo. Ben Klaus. The pitch inside, catches the corner of the strike zone. 1-1. And we know we talk about Caden Kapp leadoff batter, you want to see a lot of pitches. Didn't really happen there. Swung on, hit into the air. Center fielder fading back and makes the acrobatic grab. Good play by Willie Mays in center field. 2 flyouts. 2 outs now for Wahpeton as Jackson Fleetwood steps in. Wahpeton having a tough time at the plate. Bats just not heating up after the Valley City game yesterday. They got a big game on Friday as well. Fargo 400. Klaus out of the windup. Catcher sets up outside. The pitch misses way outside. Ball 1. Fleetwood, a relatively disciplined hitter at the plate as well. Not a lot of bad cuts. The 1-0 swung on, hit into the air. Shortstop loses it. Has to fade back towards second base. Second baseman makes the grab at second base. See, that's the problem. Wasn't watching the ball, was watching the players. Second baseman ends the first inning. Top of the second coming up after the break. Wahpeton trails by a run. You're listening to B92.7. You're home for American Legion Baseball.
Hey everybody, this is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wahpeton, North Dakota. My sales team and I are pleased to let you know that we have a great new vehicle inventory here and on its way. We have Super Duties, F-150s, Explorers, Bronco Sports, and even the full-size Bronco available for purchase. There's no better time than now to buy the vehicle of your dreams. My name is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wahpeton, North Dakota, and I want to be your dealer for life. Please visit us at drivewithvision.com. That's drivewithvision.com.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
Welcome back to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball. The 7-8-9 hitters coming up for the West Fargo Vets. Tori Ulick on the hill. Jackson Fleetwood had to get all the catcher's gear back on. He was the last out of the first inning. That's the problem with having your catcher batting towards the beginning of the lineup. But I guess you want to put the bats where you can get them. Runner coming up, Tanner Larson, the right fielder for the Vets. Now this is the 18-17-16 team for West Fargo. The pitch from Ulick misses high, ball 1. Talking to the head coach of the Vets for the game, and he's like, we got a couple guys on here, got some experience. Got some guys on this roster who only played JV. The pitch swung on, hit back up the middle. Rittenhauer able to make a grab on the liner. Fly out to the second baseman, brings up the pitcher, Ben Klaus, trying to do himself a favor at the dish. Love to see a pitcher that can also hit. See if Klaus is one of those guys. If he fits into that. Pitchers that can rake. The pitch, this is high and away, ball 1. Seen a couple of guys do a pretty good job at the plate. Jaden King comes to mind. A good hitter that's also a pitcher for Post 20. Caden Kappas, of course. Swung on, hit into the air as Schroeder fades into left field for the out. 2 down in the second inning. We can put a question mark next to Klaus. Does he rake? We'll see what he does later in this game. Davin Peterson steps in, the second baseman. You know who could rake? Manchester, who played for Duluth Lakeview. The pitch. This is outside, ball 1. Guy couldn't pitch for a lick, but hit 2 home runs against Wahpeton. So he checks the box. Down the middle of the plate for a ball, misses high, 2-0. Thought that one was across the numbers. Guess it missed a little high. 2-0 count. The pitch to Peterson. inside and low, ball 3. So Tori Ulick in a little bit of a hole here against the number 9 hitter. The 3-0, Peterson probably not going to flinch his bat on this one. Misses high, ball 4. So back to the top of the order is for Carter Carlson. Carlson struck out looking his first time up. I'm going to go on a limb here and say it probably doesn't happen again for the vet. Carlson, a little bit of a swagger, talked in before game 1. The pitch catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. He was a member of that West Fargo Cheyenne team that won a state title. I prefaced it with saying, how'd you guys do in the spring? And he said, pretty good. I'd say so. Fleetwood sets up outside. The pitch misses low. Peterson taking his lead at first base. Fleetwood and Ulick trying to set it up, so if they can't go after the hitter, go after the runner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Fleetwood sets up inside, pickoff move. Hoffman able to keep a glove on it. Sometimes that's the hardest play for a first baseman is those pickoff moves from a right-hander. Because the right-handed pitcher, if he's good, he can keep an eye on the glove the entire time. If he's so-so, he's taking his eye off the glove and then coming back to it. The pitch, swung on, hit into the air. Gavin Schroeder makes a play in center field for the last out of the second inning. So 1.5 innings in the books. West Fargo leads 1-0. It's the 4-5-6 hitters up for Wahpeton. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on Burger Night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
Welcome back to B92.7. Andrew Zimmel on the call. They keep the lights on here at John Randall Field. Beautiful ballpark in Wahpeton, North Dakota. The pitch to Hockert. Outside, catches the corner of the plate for a strike. Klaus wheeling and dealing for the West Fargo Vets. West Fargo probably kicking themselves, had a 1-run lead into the 6th inning, not able to secure the win. Wahpeton scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th to win Game 1. 0-2 count to Hockert. Breaking ball catches the outside corner. Younger and younger pitchers have better and better breaking balls. That means a lot of hitters having to sit on more pitches. The pitch misses away. 1-2 count. Hockert, the left fielder, had a really good play in the second inning, or the first inning, to make a throw at the plate. Misses away, ball 2. Ben Klaus having a tough time throwing strikes after getting the 0-2. Swung on and missed. That'll do it. So, 1 down in the second inning for Post 20. Our pitching coach, Big Mike, giving us the breakdown. I agree with him as somebody who's dissected a number of pitchers in my day. Ben Klaus, a lot of upper body, a lot of elbow on the torque when he's throwing these breaking balls. The pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Now, You want to have plenty of arm movement, plenty of wrist and elbow, all those in conjunction, but you also like a little bit of leg action. The pitch goes foul down the third base side. 0-2. But what you want to worry about, though, with the young guy, is that he doesn't throw out an elbow. I never had any elbow problems, but plenty of Wahpeton players have complained about elbow soreness or tenderness. The pitch, breaking ball, swung on and hit into the outfield. That ball is going to go right into the glove of the left fielder. Beautiful play by the left fielder. That's back-to-back good plays by outfielders. Center field and left field, not the fleetest of foot, but they got a little bit of a glove on him. Timmy in solid contact for the flyout. First baseman, Josiah Hoffman steps in. No breeze at John Randall, filling it in the press box. No breeze for Hoffman, a right-handed batter. The pitch catches the outside corner. 0-1 count. Supper on the stove for the umpire. Trying to make sure this game 2 goes as quickly as game 1. The pitch swung on, hit into the air. Out of play. Count goes 0-2. Hey, Ben Klaus, slender in stature. You'd give him what, 5'8", 5'10"? Smaller pitcher, but a lot of movement on his breaking ball, a lot of movement on his fastball even. The 0-2 misses the corner of the plate. Shortstop thought they were going home for that one. 1-2. Back to the dugout, I should say. Catcher sets up outside. The pitch, breaking ball breaking ball goes into the catcher's glove, and Hoffman goes down swinging. So 1-2-3 inning for Post 20, bringing up the third after 2 innings of play. Wahpeton trails 1-0. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
Hey everybody, this is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wahpeton, North Dakota. My sales team and I are pleased to let you know that we have a great new vehicle inventory here and on its way. We have Super Duties, F-150s, Explorers, Bronco Sports, and even the full-size Bronco available for purchase. There's no better time than now to buy the vehicle of your dreams. My name is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wahpeton, North Dakota, and I want to be your dealer for life. Please visit us at drivewithvision.com. That's drivewithvision.com.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Andrew Zimmel on the call. The pitch from Ulick inside, strike on the shortstop, Carson Twiddle. Man, talk about a bad base running day for your shortstop. He got caught on the base paths twice in game 1 and then going home in game 2. Down the middle of the plate for a strike. 0-2 count to Twiddle. That's got to be a rarity. The 0-2, Fleetfoot sets up outside, swung on and hit sharply. Kappas fields it. Hoppas it a little bit and gets over to first for the 6-3 putout. Now, Kappas, somebody got in his eyes a little bit, kind of got handcuffed at shortstop, fumbled with it a little bit, but quick hose to go to Hoffman at first for the 6-3 putout. 1 down in the third. Tanner Bockham steps in, scored a run. Wahpeton trails 1-0. Give Ulick some credit. It was an unearned run. The pitch, breaking ball, misses outside. Ball 1. Tanner Bain steps in. Second pitch. Misses 2-0. So Bain. The pitch. Fleetfoot trying to frame it for his guy. Not quite there. 3-0 count. It's frustrating. The 3-0. Down the middle of the plate. Catches the strike zone. 3-1. It's frustrating as a fan sometimes when you're rooting for a young high school team and you're saying, okay, look, through strikes, just do it again. Get in that same rhythm. The 3-1. Misses away. Ball 4. So Bain gets on base, first base runner of the third inning for West Fargo. Connor Entz steps in. Entz had a double, scored a run. No. Entz steps in. Fleetfoot sets up outside. The pitch inside. Barely misses Entz. Count goes 1-0. Bain on first, taking his lead. Josiah Hoffman holding him on. Pickoff move. Hoffman puts the tag. Plenty of time, though. 1-0 count to Entz. Shadow's getting long at John Randall. Ulick comes set. Out of the stretch. The pitch. Swung on and hit. Cap is able to field it on his hand side. We'll call that one a hit by Entz. Feels pretty not charitable. He's got to go to his non-glove side to make a play. If anything, we'll see. What do they say? They call it error. The official scorekeeper called it an E6, so we'll call it an E6. Entz gets on an E6. Runners on first and second. The pitch. Misses high. Ball 1. 1 down in the top of the third. Wahpeton trails 1-0. West Fargo trying to add to their 1-0 lead. Ulick comes set. The pitch. Way outside. Trying to make sure that West Fargo has nothing that they can put a bat on. Jack Rittenhauer and Kappas holding the runner on second. The pitch from Ulick misses high. Ball 3. So third base is open, but you kind of want to go after the hitter here. Don't want to load the bases. The pitch misses high. Ball 4. So 2 walks this inning by Ulick. Loads them for Wrigley Gunnarsson, the DH. Gunnarsson flew out to Hocker in left field. Timian playing the grass. Hoffman playing the grass. You got it with 1 out. Be interested to see if they try to lay down a bunt. I personally would let my DH swing away. Even with a fly out to left field, you got to know if you're the guy on third, tag up and go. But Hocker does have a gun. If it was anybody, well, Bain is at third. If it was Tweedle, I'd say, hey, maybe don't go on the fly ball. The pitch misses low. Ball 1. 1-0 count to the DH. 6 straight balls by Tori Ulick. Fleetfoot sets up outside. The pitch bounces. Fleetfoot able to stay in front of it. Brick wall. Jackson Fleetfoot does a good job of making sure that his pitchers keep everything in front of him. 2-0 count to the DH. Ulick steps off. Ulick working on the first base side of the rubber, so you know his mindset is, okay, I'm going to try to keep it on that outside corner to the right-handed batter. Pitch catches the outside corner on the outside. 2-1 count. Rittenhauer and Kappas taking turns at second. Breaking ball outside. 2-2. Charitable strike zone by the home plate umpire, doing Ulick a favor. 2-2 count. Bases loaded, the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's 2 down. Really, Gunnarsson knew he had to go after that outside pitch. All upper body, though, by the DH. Tanner Larson steps in. Now, if Wahpeton can work themselves out of a bases loaded situation again, hats off to them. The pitch. Fleetfoot tries to frame it for his guy. Not quite there. 1-0 count. Bases loaded. Top of the third. Wahpeton trails 1-0. The pitch. Breaking ball gets away from Fleetfoot. Able to keep it in front of him. 2-0 count. Nowhere to put Larson. The right-handed batter flew out to second, or lined out to second base his last time up. The pitch misses inside. 3-0. Post 20 fans in attendance murmuring, not happy about that one. 3-0, 2 outs, bases loaded. Got to give him something to hit here. This could be a good pitch for Larson. Down the middle, well, misses high. Walks in Bain. So Larson gets the RBI walk as Ben Klaus steps in. Now the pitcher can do himself a favor, 2 outs, leading by 2 runs. As a pitcher, your whole goal is to make sure the other team doesn't score. Klaus flew out to the left or the center fielder his last time up. Still undecided if he can rake. The pitch. Catch the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Klaus a right-handed batter. Ulick a right-handed pitcher. Very normal. No abnormal territory. Pickoff move. Kappas gets him at second. So good pickoff move by Tori Ulick to get Ryder Wagle at second base to end the inning. So after 2.5 innings, Wahpeton leads 2-0. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on Burger Night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windermere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Want to thank our scoreboard operators who do such an excellent job at John Randall. You guys really keep everything going in the right direction. Up to bat this inning, Gavin Schroeder, Braxton Pauley, and Jack Ridenour having fun in the press box. Ben Klaus still on the hill. The pitch misses high, ball 1. And we mentioned this off air. We were saying that if you're a team doing a scouting report on Wahpeton, the pitch misses or catches the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. If you're a team doing a scouting report on Post 20, bad base running has costed so many teams against Wahpeton. The pitch swung on and fouled back, 1-2. Gavin Schroeder swinging the bat with a lot more confidence this time of the year. Had a little bit of a slump early in the season, bouncing back from it. The 1-2. Misses outside. Count goes 2-2. Nobody out, nobody on in the bottom of the third. 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up this inning. Wahpeton a rare 1-2-3, 1-2-3 first and second inning. Don't see that a lot from Post 20. Klaus working out of the windup. The pitch misses high, gets past the catcher, loads the count 3-2. You're listening to B92.7 and watch it on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel. The pitch. Ooh, catches Schroeder sleeping at the plate. Umpire rings him up. Schroeder thought he had first base. Third K for Klaus this game as Braxton Pauly steps in. And Pauly went ahead. Wahpeton no hits so far this game. The pitch swung on and missed. 0-1 count. Pauly wearing 2-3. It's a good number to wear. The pitch swung on and hit sharply. That ball's going to land in for a hit. Braxton Pauly doing a good job of putting the ball in play this game. No question about that. That's a single to the outfield. Brings up Jack Riddenauer, the number 9 hitter.
Now back to Wahpeton. Second baseman, number 8, Jack Riddenauer.
Riddenauer coming up for the first time this game. Had a mini panic attack because normally by the third inning, Wahpeton's batted around once. Swung on and missed by Riddenauer. 0-1 count. Saw 2 blank boxes, and I thought I missed something. Catcher sets up inside on the second baseman. Pitch misses high and inside. 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the third. Pickoff move. Pauly just lays back down to first base. That was always tough because the coaches tell you they want you to dive back in to first base. The pitch swung on, hit into the air. Ball falls out of play on the first base side. Count goes 1-2. A lot of baseball this week. Wahpeton plays on Friday. We'll have that game for you right here on B92.7. And of course, 4th of July, fireworks after the game. 8 p.m. first pitch. Pitch misses inside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Riddenauer digs in. Braxton Pauly takes the lead at first. The pitch down the middle of the plate. Gets Riddenauer looking. Back 2 Ks this inning. Both of them looking for post 20. Coach Kappas not happy about that at third base as Caden Kappas steps in. Caden Kappas flew out to right field. Right fielder moves back a couple steps. Leadoff hitter for post 20. Catcher sets up outside. Breaking ball. Across the middle of the plate for a strike. 0-1. Klaus likes to throw a lot of off speed, a lot of breaking balls, a lot of movement on that breaking ball as well. The 0-1 bounces behind the catcher as Pauly takes off to second. And that pass ball gives Pauly second base. So runner in scoring position now for Wahpeton. Caden Kappas do himself a favor. Wahpeton trails by 2 runs. Two down. Shadows in long at John Randall. Breeze coming in from center field. The pitch. This is inside. Count goes 2-1. Ulick part of the stir-up gang. Schroeder, Kappas, and Nicky Zock. Saw him. Timeout taken by Kappas. Klaus wipes his brow, puts his cap back on. A double scores Braxton Pauly from second base. The pitch, inside, 3-1 count. Caden Kappas doing a better job with discipline at the plate, seeing plenty of pitches from Ben Klaus. Pauly takes his lead at second. Second baseman clapping his glove. A lot of room on the right side for Kappas. The pitch catches the inside corner. Full count. So payoff pitch coming up to the leadoff hitter, Caden Kappas. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runner at second base. Wahpeton in a scoring position here. Once again on the board, trailing 2 runs to none. Catcher sets up outside. The pitch away. Ball 4. Kappas gets on the walk. So runners on first and second for Tori Ulick. He flew out to the center fielders last time up. And Tori Ulick, the pitcher, could do himself a favor. Ulick Fleeflet on deck. Throws the donut back to the dugout. 2 outs, 2 on. Ulick steps in, left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. The pitch away, swung on and hit. Pop up to the third baseman, who's going to get underneath it for the out. So missed opportunity by Post 20. Fly out to the third baseman ends the third inning. 4th inning coming up. You're listening to B92.7. Your home for American Legion Baseball.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windermere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Andrew Zimmel on the call. You're listening to B92.7 and watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel. I want to thank you guys for watching over there. Make sure you hit subscribe and the little bell so you never miss another game. Up this inning, Ben Klaus gets another chance at the dish as the final out was at second base on the base pass. So Klaus comes up with a empty count. Nobody out, nobody on in the top of the 4th. Lights coming on at John Randall Field. Ulick comes set. The delivery bounces in front of the plate. Ball 1. Ulick having a tough time finding the strike zone. A couple walks in the 3rd inning. The pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. 1-1. Let's see more of that. Less of the walks. Swung on and hit into the air. And falls out of play. Count goes 1-2 to the pitcher. The 1-2 swung on, check swing, foul ball. Goes over the first base dugout. Count stays 1-2. Your infield is Hoffman, Riddenhauer, Kappas, and Timian from first to third. Pitch misses away, ball 2. Count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, nobody on in the 4th. The pitch swung on and missed. Strikeout by Ulick. That is his third K of the afternoon. Brings up Devin Peterson, who had a walk, ended up on first, got stranded there. Peterson, the second baseman, comes in. And for Ulick, you're in a rhythm here. Pitch misses high and away, or high inside, ball 1. If you're Ulick, you're getting a little bit of a rhythm here, throwing strikes, just trying to keep that momentum going. The pitch, misses away, ball 2. And you can't say that it's too much thinking about it, because all these pitchers get the ball immediately back and start their windup, start their delivery. Pitch misses away, ball 3. Sometimes you could say it's not enough thinking about it. Take a breath, take a little bit of beat, get into a rhythm, a striking rhythm. The 3-0 pitch misses inside, ball 4. 1. That's a 6 walk by Tori Ulick this afternoon, which when you do the math and talk about the pitch count, where you only get so many pitches, 24 balls on those 6 walks. Big chunk of the pitch count. Top of the order back up. Pitch misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runner on first for the leadoff batter. Swung on and missed, or fouls off, I should say, at the end of the bat. Count goes 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out to Carter Carlson, who struck out looking, flew out to Schroeder in center field. So 0 for 2 this afternoon. Fleetfoot sets up inside. The pitch from Ulick. The 1-2. Down the middle of the plate to Carlson. Runner takes his lead. Outside pitch, misses. Throw down. Hoffman able to stay in front of it. Braxton Pauly did a good job backing up the throw to first in right field. Like to see that stay active in the outfield. 2-2, 1 down, 1 runner on in the 4th inning. Carter Carlson sees the pitch, misses high, barely misses the strike zone, loads the count 3-2. Could argue that Carlson probably should have protected the plate on that pitch, but missed the strike zone, so he gets the good eye pat on the back. Full count, pickoff move. Not in time. And with Ulick's pickoff move, if you had a video camera on him, like we do, you can see that he kind of winds up on the pickoff. Might take a little bit of time off of his pickoff move. The pitch misses away. That walks him. So ball 4, that's the 7th walk of the afternoon for Ulick. Puts runners on first and second. Carson Twiddell steps in. Coach Kappas comes out to talk to his pitcher. It looks like the ball's coming out of Ulick's hand, and it's going to go into the hand of Caden Hockert, potentially. Giving the sign to his left field. Oh, correction. Well, we'll see what the call is. We'll come back with your new starting pitcher in a moment. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what quality recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
When Mom first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating, so many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother. Loved the bright, beautiful apartments, and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call. B92.7 is your home for American Legion Baseball. New pitcher coming in, Nicky Zock. Saw Zock throw a couple of innings to end the previous game. Comes in to potentially get the win in this one, trailing 2-0. Carson Twiddle steps in. 1 down, 2 on. We'll give you Ulick's numbers here in a moment. Zock comes set on the hill. The pitch, swung on and hit a bouncer, foul down the third base line. So Ulick, 3 1/3 innings pitched, 3 Ks, 1 earned run, 1 unearned run. Gives West Fargo the 2-0 lead. 0-1 count to the shortstop. The pitch from Zock. Catches the inside corner for a strike. 0-2. So Carson Twiddle had a walk thrown out at the plate and grounded to the shortstop for a 6-3 putout in the third inning. In the stop of the fourth, Wahpeton trying to end the bleeding here. Timeout taken by Twiddle. Second baseman and Campus at short taking turns holding the runner on. So Schroeder moves to left field, Ulick in center. Hockert at second base. The pitch, swung on and hit sharply. That ball is going to go into the gap. Lands in front of Schroeder for the single. So loads the bases for Tanner Bain. Now, would you believe it that Bain has a run in both the first and the third inning? Scored both the runs. Zock going to try to work himself out of a pickle. Now, both those runs on 2 of the base runners on base are Ulick's base runners. Runner on first is Zock's. The pitch to Bain, misses inside, ball 1. So 1-0 count to the center fielder. If there's ever a time to throw strikes, it's now for Nicky Zock. Had a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone yesterday. Going to try to figure it out today. The pitch, catches the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. About chest high across the plate. Zock comes set out of the stretch. The pitch, swung on, hit into the air. That ball is going to go in foul territory. Hoffman gets on his horse. It lands in front of the fence. Just a little bit too far for Braxton Polly and Josiah Hoffman. Honestly, good call by our producer, Big Mike. Good call not to catch it because runner on third could tag up and go. Would have been a very tough play to catch that ball at the fence, turn around and try to get the guy at the plate. Zock comes set, the 1-2. The pitch, breaking ball inside, misses. 2-2. See, I always said the 1-2, bases loaded, outside corner. It's where you live. 2-2 pitch from Zock. Swung on, hit into the air. Josiah Hoffman gets the grab, looks at third. Runner doesn't go. So Bain flies out to the third baseman, brings up Connor Entz. Entz, 1 for 2, had an E6. Bases loaded for the first baseman. Could make Wahpeton pay here. West Fargo leads by 2 runs, 2-0 on your Carl's Family Insurance scoreboard. The pitch from Zock, swung on, hit into the air. Jackson Fleeflick gets underneath it for the out. So Wahpeton gets themselves out of a pickle 3.5 innings in the books. West Fargo leaves 3 runners on base. Coming up with the bottom of the 4th, it's going to be the 3-4-5 hitters. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what quality recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Eggman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Bottom of the 4th, Wahpeton's 3-4-5 hitters coming to play. Fleeflet, Hocker, and Timian. Quiet night for the post 20 bats, trying to shake it up in this 4th inning. Ben Klaus on the hill. The pitch almost catches Fleeflet on the inside. 1-0 count. Fleeflet digs in, crowds the plate a little bit more, open stance. The pitch swung on and hit sharply. That ball is going to go over the head of the left fielder. Rounds first, goes to second. The catcher pulling up at second for a stand-up double. Good, solid contact by Jackson Fleeflet. Puts a runner in scoring position for Caden Hocker. We'll see if Wahpeton decides to pinch run their catcher. Doesn't appear so. Chris Kappas points to third base, tells his guy, hey, meet me over here. Hocker steps in, struck out swinging his last time at the plate. The pitch, swung on, chopper into the air, chopped at the ball. That ball is going to land for a Texas leaguer as Fleeflet goes into third. So Caden Hocker fought that ball off inside, goes down the first base line, falls behind first base in front of the first baseman, right fielder, and second baseman. Runners on the corners for Riley Timian flew out to left field. Tying run at first base. First run for Wahpeton is 90 feet away. Fleeflet at third. Third baseman playing normal position for the vet. The pitch hits Timian, and that's going to load him. So Josiah Hoffman, he could be the hero. Struck out swinging his last time at the plate, but ducks on a pond, nobody out. Corner's playing in normal position. The pitch, swung on, hit into the air. Fleeflet tags up. Right fielder going to make a play on it. Fleeflet goes home. And Hocker gets into second. So runners on the corners now. Hocker at third. And Fleeflet scores from third base. So runners on the corners. RBI for Josiah Hoffman as Gavin Schroeder steps in. Good sac fly RBI to right field by Josiah Hoffman. 2-1 lead for West Fargo vet. Schroeder got caught sleeping at the plate his last time up. Runners on the corners. Curious to see what the call is for the left fielder. The pitch Misses high. Throw down. Second baseman cuts it off. Keeps Hockert honest at third base. So Timian's on second. Hockert at third. 2 runners in scoring position for Gavin Schroeder. First base is open. Be curious to see if Gavin Schroeder decides to get fancy at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. The pitch. This is low, 2-0 count. Up next, Braxton Polly on deck. The pitch. Outside. Ball 3. Nowhere to put Gavin Schroeder. Three-0 count. The pitch. Misses inside. That's going to tie it up. Gavin Schroeder gets the RBI. Well, correction. Lead goes into first base. Loads the bases for Braxton Polly. As the head coach for West Fargo Vet comes out to talk. Kicks some dirt. Talks to his infield. And of all the players in the Wahpeton lineup that you probably don't want to see with bases loaded, 1 out, be Braxton Polly, who's done pretty good so far today. 3 for 4 with a single in this one. So 2 for 3, that's 3 for 4 through 2 games so far. 2-1 ball game. West Fargo Vet with the lead. Bottom of the 4th. I said before this inning, this is where Wahpeton does a lot of their damage, the middle innings. Bases loaded for the right fielder. Klaus, the pitch, swung on and missed. Paulie was trying to channel his inner Paul Bunyan on that cut. Big swing by the right fielder. The pitch, swung on and hit into the air, and the left fielder travels back on it. Tagging up at third base is Hockert. So a sac fly out at the third base. So the run should count as Hockert tags up and gets into home. But thrown out at third base is Riley Timian. So Paulie, a sac fly, ties this one 2 apiece. Leaves 1 man left on. You're listening to B92.7. You're home for American Legion Baseball. 2-2 ball game coming into the top of the 5th.
When you neglect your health, you're neglecting a lot more than just yourself. After all, a lot of people depend on you, your children, your significant other, your friends, and extended family. Your presence means a lot to many different people. CHI St. Francis Health is here for you. Get your yearly mammogram scheduled at CHI St. Francis Health. They are open and ready for you. Call 701-643-0238 to schedule. CHI St. Francis, caring for you and about you.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
Welcome back to B92.7. You're home for American Legion Baseball. Braxton Polly's sac fly ties this one up 2-0. And you know, when you got guys like Kappas, Ulick, Fleetfoot in the lineup, that consistency, get on base, score runs, it's always nice to see a youngster like Braxton Polly coming in and doing some good. Stepping in for the injured Jaden King. He's hit pretty good so far. 3 for 5. Not terrible at the dish. Top of the 5th, Ryder Weigel steps in. Swung on, fouled. Nicky Zock on the hill for post 20. lights coming on at John Randall Field. What's nice about North Dakota is that the sun comes up at 4 a.m. and doesn't go down until 9 p.m. A lot of daylight. Woke up a couple days ago, I should say. Not nights ago. A couple days ago. It was a night. It's like 5:15. And it blue skies. I thought I missed my alarm clock. Nope, I had 3 more hours of sleep. The 2-0. Fleetfoot's going to try to get in the backstop. Lands at the top of the press box. Count goes 0-2. So Nicky Zock a pitch away from the strikeout. Zock had a tough day yesterday, but in game 2 got the win. Weigel got thrown out on the base pass. The pitch. Check swing. Misses inside. Didn't quite go all the way around. So 1-2 count to the left fielder. Zock working on the first base side of the rubber. The pitch. Misses high. Ball 2. Wouldn't be the first hitter that Zock missed. The pitch. Misses away. 3-2. So after 0-2 count, 3 straight balls by Nicky Zock loads this count up. Nobody out, nobody on in the top of the 5th. The pitch. Swung on and hit. That ball is going to go over the head of the left fielder. Hits the wall. Schroeder gets on it. Weigel moving around the base pass goes into a stand-up double. So first runner in this 5th inning for the Vets as Wrigley Gunderson steps in. Gunderson 0 for 2, but a runner in scoring position. Ryder Weigel, not a player I'm super concerned stealing any bases. Gunderson at the dish, right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. Cap is slapping his glove at second base. The pitch swung on, hit into the air. That ball is going to be a blooper. Caught by Caden Hawker. Beautiful defensive play by the second baseman. A lot of range. And what's nice about Hawker and Kappas at second and short is that they cover a lot of ground. Josiah Hoffman and Riley Timian, good fielders. Now, I wouldn't say they're next level fielders, so they cover a lot of ground on that left and right side. Tanner Larson steps in. 1 down in this 5th inning. Ball game tied up 2 apiece in the 5th. Kappas slaps his glove at shortstop, holding the runner on. Zock comes set. The pitch. Swung on and missed by the right fielder. Timian and Hoffman playing normal positions at third and first. Pickoff move. A little bit high and away. Kappas gets the ball back to his pitcher. Tori Ulick in center field backing up the play as well. That's the difference between good teams and great teams is how active the outfield is on those type of pickoff moves. Braxton Pauly in right field doing a good job backing up Hoffman at first. The pitch. Breaking ball misses high. 1-1 count. One out in the top of the 5th. 2-2 ball game. Zock looks back. The pitch swung on, hit straight back into the net. 1-2. One of the things that I miss most about being just a fan at games is bringing my glove to the ballpark. Haven't brought my glove to the ballpark in years. Calling games, covering games. I miss catching foul balls. 1 out, 2 on. The 1-2. Misses away. 2-2 count. 1 out for West Fargo, trying to get something happening here in the 5th inning. Ball game tied up at 2 apiece. They had a 1-run game in game 1. Left a lot of base runners on the base pass, however. The pitch from Zock. Catches the inside corner for a K. Beautiful strikeout by Nicky Zock. 2 down for Ben Claus. Now Claus could do himself a favor. Runner in scoring position. A single could score Ryder Weigel from second base. Hockert holding the runner on second. Goes back to second base. The pitch. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. And Klaus, if you're the pitcher in this type of situation, you got to have a little bit of bravado. Got to feel confident at the dish. Got to do yourself a favor, too. The 0-1, 2 down. The pitch. Swung on, hit into the air. Kappas behind second base. Shifts over to second for the out. So a fly out ends the top of the fifth. After 4.5 innings of play, Wahpeton tied up 2 apiece. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball. Bottom of the fifth coming up on B92.7.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what quality recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Andrew Zimmel on the call. Our producer, Big Mike, helping us out. In the press box. So Ben Klaus still on the hill for the Vets. West Fargo Vets as the pitch. Nicky Zock swings and misses. 0-1.
The pitcher, number 13, Nick Zock.
Zock, left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. The pitch, swung on, fouled back, 0-2. Pitcher-on-pitcher duel. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Zock goes down swinging. So top of the fifth, or bottom of the fifth, top of the order comes back up. Chris Kappas.
Shortstop, number 5,
Caden Kappas. Boy, oh boy. You can tell it's been a long day as Kappas, the right-handed batter, digs in. Apologies for that, folks. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch. Nice movement on that breaking ball. Doesn't quite hit the strike zone, however. 1-0 count. The pitch from Klaus misses in the dirt outside. 2-0. Kappas 0 for 1 with a walk. Ended up on stranded at first base. Rarity. Don't see that happen a lot. Pitch in the dirt in the left-handed batter's box. 3-0. So the leadoff batter seeing plenty of pitches this time. Looking for the walk. Klaus comes set out of the windup. The pitch misses high. Ball 4. So back-to-back plate appearance walks for Caden Kappas as Tori Ulick steps in. Tori Ulick 0 for 5 on the day, trying to get something happening. 0 for 2 in this one. Wahpeton tied 2 apiece. trying to break the tie. The pitch. Kappas takes off. Takes second easy. Throwdown wasn't even attempted by the catcher. So another cookie out of the cookie jar for Caden Kappas. Good steal by the shortstop. Ulick steps back in. Runner in scoring position, trailing by a run. Or correction, tied up. The pitch inside and hits Ulick, so Kappas is going to have to go back to second. Jackson Fleetfoot steps up. Fleetfoot scored a run in the fourth inning. Fleetfoot scored a run, and man on in the cleanup hole. Or correction, cleanup hitter. Caden Hawker, he scored a run as well. So runners on first and second for Jackson Fleetfoot. One down in the bottom of the fifth. Wahpeton trying to break this 2-2 tie. The pitch from Klaus, swung on, hit foul by Fleetfoot. Goes into the residential neighborhood. Straight behind us. I'll be curious. It's 9:04 currently in the Twin Towns. I'm curious to see if the sun is still visible by the end of this game. The 0-1 to Fleetfoot. The pitch misses outside. Catcher able to stay on top of it. 1-1 count to Jackson Fleetfoot. The catcher digs back in. West Fargo's backstop sets up inside. See the pitch. Low and away. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the fifth. Wahpeton trying to score some runs in this inning. Catcher sets up outside to Fleetfoot. The swung on and fouled down the third base side. Count evens up at 2 apiece. Kappas at second, Ulick at first. So a hit to the outfield. A strong hit to the outfield. Could score potentially 2. Depending on where Fleetfoot can put this ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Jackson Fleetfoot. Right-handed batter. The pitch, swung on and hit softly to third. He touches third, goes 1 for the out. So the 5-3 double play ends the 5th inning. You're listening to B92.7. Wahpeton leaves 1 runner left on base. Top of the 6th coming up on B92.7.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windmere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Andrew Zimmel coming at you live and in person. Nicky Zock on the hill. Devin Peterson stepping in, the number 9 hitter for West Fargo. West Fargo and Wahpeton tied up 2 apiece. Now, this inning, I should say, is where Wahpeton won the last game. Zock the pitch. Misses high, ball 1. This is where Wahpeton did good. Pitch misses inside, or correct, hits the inside corner for a strike, 1-1. Wahpeton was able to score 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th in game 1 to get the win. West Fargo trying to do something similar here. The pitch swung on, hit into the air, out of play. Count goes 1-2. Number 9 hitter walked twice. Zock trying to give him an official plate appearance, strike him out this time. The 1-2, Fleetfoot sets up outside. The pitch swung on and missed, and that'll do it. Top of the order coming back up for West Fargo. Second K of the afternoon for Nicky Zock. Now, Zock didn't do himself any favors at the dish, but if Wahpeton wins this one, he will be the pitcher of record. Ulich left, trailing 2-zip. The pitch from Zock. Breaking ball misses inside. Carter Carlson was able to pull back the bat. Was attempting the bunt. Carlson 0 for 2. A lot of the pitch misses away. Ball 2. A lot of confidence from the third baseman. Not a lot of production at the plate so far this game, though. The pitch swung on and missed. 2-1. See a lot of things about Carlson. Got to give it to him. State champion. West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs. The pitch swung on, put into, or he goes off of the light pole, out of play. 2-2 count. And a lot of folks in North Dakota and Minnesota, the American Legion state titles, that's what has more of the cachet. I'm an old school guy. I like the state titles. Hanging the banners up. I understand that's different, though, from different parts of the world. Timeout taken by Carlson. The leadoff batter trying to make something happen, get on base, and break up this tie ball game. The pitch gets him inside. Second K of the afternoon for Carlson looking. Third K for Nicky Zock. And is Zock on a roll? Don't let Zock get hot as Carson Twiddle steps in. Twiddle 1 for 2 with a single. Grounded out 6-3 in the third inning. The pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. And when Nicky Zock is throwing strikes, I don't know if there's another pitcher that I'd want. The pitch catches the bottom of the strike zone. 0-2. Pitch away from a 1-2-3 inning. Timeout taken by Twiddle. Twiddle walked and got thrown out at home in the first inning. Don't want that to happen to you. The pitch misses high, ball 1. 1-2 count, left-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. Sun goes down in North Dakota. Twiddle digs in, chokes up. The pitch swung on, fouled back. Count stays 1-2. Two down, nobody on in the 6th. The pitch swung on, hit into the air. That ball is going to land foul. Count stays 1-2. Dangerous, though, as Gavin Schroeder was playing closer to left center than left field. That ball in the corner could have been trouble. But Twiddle on the base pass, not the fleetest of foot. So Wahpeton might be safe. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 6th. Fleetfoot sets up the pitch. Inside, misses. Count goes 2 apiece. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Wahpeton trying to get out of this inning. 1-2-3. The pitch swung on, hit into the air. Schroeder plays it for a 1-2-3 inning. A fly out to the left fielder. After 5.5 innings of play, Wahpeton and West Fargo tied up 2 apiece. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windermere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Andrew Zimmel on the call. You're listening to B92.7 and watch it on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel. I want to thank you guys for hitting subscribe and the little bell so you don't miss a game. Pitch outside corner for a strike. 0-1 count to Caden Hockert. The second baseman, or I should say the left fielder turned second baseman, is 1 for 2 with a run scored and a single. The 0-1. Swung on, hit back up the middle. That ball's going to be a single for Hockert. His second single this game puts a runner on. That would be your tie-breaking run at first base. Riley Timian steps in. Fly out a hit by pitch. Got thrown at third in the fourth inning. Is that the worst place to get thrown out, or would you say home? It's a little bit worse. Home's a little bit worse? Yeah, I'd say so too. Klaus on the rubber. Hockert takes his lead at first base. Timian sets down the bunt, goes back to the pitcher for the 1-3, but Hockert advances to second base. So Timian's sack bunt, we'll call it. Josiah Hoffman steps in. Hoffman had a sac fly RBI. Put Wahpeton on the board in the fourth inning. Was able to score Jackson Fleeflip. Hockert at second takes his lead. Second baseman holding him on. Pitcher sets up outside, swung on, and hit into the air. Left fielder makes the grab. So 2 down. What you didn't want out of your first baseman was a shallow fly ball. If you're going to put the ball in the air, you want to put it deep, give Hockert a chance to tag up. Not the case there. Gavin Schroeder steps in, 0 for 1 with a walk. Ended up getting stranded at first base in the fourth inning. Runner on second represents the winning run potentially. 2-2 count. The pitch, swung on and hit to the third baseman. Fields it, backhand, goes to first, and gets him. 5-3 putout. So we're going into the final frame. West Fargo and Wahpeton tied up 2 apiece. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on burger night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windermere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball. Tied up 2 runs apiece. Nicky Zock's still on the hill. Tanner Bing steps in. Tanner Bain, I should say, steps into the box. Bain 0 for 2. The pitch swung on and missed. 0-1 count. Bain got on an E5 and a fly out to the first baseman. Wahpeton going to try to walk off in this one. The pitch swung on and missed. 0-2 count. Bain trying to put the ball over the fence instead of just put the ball in play. Wahpeton out hitting West Fargo 5-2. Ball put out of play. Goes in front of the fan section on the first base side. Count stays 0-2. Connor Entz on deck. Had a double in the first, but 0 for 2 since then. The pitch misses outside. Ball 1. Nicky Zock trying to be the pitcher of record if Wahpeton can win this one. Tori Ulick started 3 1/3. The pitch swung on and missed. Third K for Nicky Zock. Love to see that. Ulick had 3 1/3 innings, 3 Ks, 1 earned run. Connor Entz steps in. West Fargo down to their final 2 outs, potentially. Zock comes set. The pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. And like I said, when Nicky Zock is throwing strikes, he is throwing strikes. Left-handed batter trying to wheel and deal in the 7th inning. The pitch swung on and fouled back. 0-2 count to the first baseman. Zock already back on the rubber, working on the first base side. Lefty pitcher comes set, looks in. The pitch misses inside, barely. 1-2. We've seen that pitch get called for a strike before. It's going to be scants over there. The 1-2, swung on, hit into the air. Tori Ulick in center field. Drifts back for the out. 2 down. Ryder Weigel steps in. Weigel had a double his last time up. Got stranded at second base, however. That's what I mean when I say West Fargo had plenty of chances to win this one. First pitch misses outside and high. A little bit above the hands of Weigel. The pitch from Zock swung on, hit into the air. Fleetfoot drifts back and makes the play behind the plate for the flyout. So coming up, bottom of the second, Wahpeton trying to walk off in this one. Bottom of the 7th. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball 2-2 ball game.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care that you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there are no appointments necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekends. Quality care close to home. You get the fine care for home injuries, common illness, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Braxton Pauley steps in. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball. Braxton Pauley, who's had a pretty good game so far, a single and a sac fly, had an RBI. The pitch, outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Wahpeton just needs a run to score in this inning to walk off. Ball game's tied 2-2 in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch inside, misses, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside corner for a strike, 1-2. And Braxton Polly has to be aggressive at the plate. Don't want to go down looking in the last frame. Catcher sets up outside. Breaking ball. Bench tells Polly, take one off the helmet. Saw how that happened to the last guy that played right field. Polly stepping in for Jaden King. Took one off the crown in perm. The pitch, swung on, hit into the air. That's going to land in front of the left fielder. Winning run at first base. Braxton Polly, man. When you're playing as a fill-in guy, you have a little bit more swagger, a little bit more cool, a little bit more confidence at the plate. And Josiah Brewer is going to go run for Polly. Brewer, a little bit more fleet of foot than Polly. But Polly did his job, get a runner on. Nicky Zock, the left-handed batter, will be curious to see if the third baseman decides to play a little bit up. Try to defend against the bunt, and that is what third base is going to do. Shortstop plays over. Second base and first base playing normal positions. The pitch, Zock pulls back. The 1-0. Put a little bit of pressure on Ben Klaus, who's still in this game, surprisingly. West Fargo coach said, you know what? We don't need you the rest of the week. you pitch until your little heart gives out. Pickoff move, Brewer there. Ball goes to the back of the fence, so runner moves to second base. So winning run at second now for Post 20. Nicky Zock asked Kappas to give him the signs one more time. It's going to be the same thing. Lay down the bunt. Runner at second base here. You're trying to bunt the guy over. Nobody out, bottom of the 7th. 2-2 ball game. Winning run at second base. If you're Brewer, hey, play the bases smart here. Don't want to have a bunt. Not able to lay it down. Good job by Brewer. Not going, though. The 1-1 count to Nicky Zock. Zock, the left-handed batter. A lot of room on the left side as second base is playing over. Up the middle, a lot of room. Zock takes a timeout. And this is what you live for if you're an American Legion ball player. These tight ball games, bottom of the 7th, the anxiety, the pressure, the anxiousness. You love to see it. Zock comes set back in. The bunt, lays it down the third base side. Brewer gets the third. And Zock out at first. So one down, winning run at third base. Good sack bunt for Nicky Zock. And if there was ever a hitter that you'd want coming up to the bat, it's Caden Kappas. Kappas walked his last 2 times up, flew out in the first inning. Hey, if you do that right here, fly out to the right fielder, game's over. Brewer at third, running for Braxton Polly, who potentially could get our Essential Health Player of the Game, getting that leadoff single. We'll see what happens here. Infield plays in. The bunt, lays it down, no, fouls it off. Caden Kappas tried to lay down the sack bunt. Brewer is already at home base, so it's good that that ball fouled off. You put that ball in the air, you put that ball in front of home plate, that's potential for disaster for Post 20. 1 out, infield playing in. The 0-1 count. I trust Kappas as much as anybody to bunt. I'd like to see him swing the bat here. The pitch misses high and inside, 1-1. Because my thought process is here for me. You got a leadoff hitter, one of the better ones in the lineup. He puts the ball in the air, anywhere in the outfield. Guy can tag up and score. Infield's playing in. The bunt This one goes down the first base side. At the plate, the guy's safe. Brewer gets in for the winning run. Caden Kappas' bunt single scores him, and that'll do it from John Randall. Wahpeton wins 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th. A walk-off bunt by Caden Kappas wins it. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball. We'll be back with post-game stats.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on Burger Night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windermere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what quality recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Eggeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Oh man, I'm running low on gas. Wait, do you know where I can get some 91 premium no ethanol gas?
Yeah, Wahpeton Cenex carries a wide variety of gas and diesel.
Let's go. We can fill our tanks and fill our bellies at Bill's 210 Cafe.
Sounds like a plan.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Life moves fast. Is your internet keeping up? Switch to Red River Communications fiber-fast broadband internet and make buffering and glitching a thing of the past. For over 70 years, Red River Communications has provided the Red River Valley industry-leading technology, all backed by a team of local experts. To upgrade your internet, visit redrivercom.com or give us a call at 701-553-8309. Red River Communications. Go faster with fiber.
At Twin Town Villa, it's all about comfort, security, peace of mind, and quality of life. Twin Town Villa would like to extend an invitation to you to stop in and see what the gold standard of assisted living is all about. Twin Town Villa has 1 and 2 bedroom apartments, all spacious and fully functional. The list of amenities is endless. Their mission centers around family, with assistance, supportive services, and quality health care too. Check them out on Facebook and then make the call to Twin Town Villa, 643-9542. The gold standard of assisted living. Twin Town Villa, Breckenridge.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you. We'll go through the lineups. Caden Kapp is your leadoff batter, 1 for 2 with an RBI, but probably the most important RBI of the season, an RBI bunt to win the game, 3-2 Wahpeton victory. Ulick 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Jackson Fleetfoot 1 for 3 with a run scored or 1 for 3 with a run scored. Caden Hockert 2 for 3 with a run scored. Riley Timian 0 for 2. Gavin Schroeder Josiah Hoffman 0 for 3. Gavin Schroeder 0 for 2. Braxton Pauley 2 for 3 with a sac fly RBI and a run scored, which ended up being the winning run. We'll get back to him in a moment. Jack Ridnour 0 for 2 and Nicky Zock 0 for 2. Jack Ridnour 0 for 1, Nicky Zock 0 for 2. Your pitchers, Tori Ulick 3 1/3 innings, 3 Ks, 1 earned run, 1 unearned run. Nicky Zock 3 2/3 innings pitched, 6 Ks, 0 earned runs. Now the 6 Ks, it's either 5 or 6. It's one or the other, but we're going to go with 6 because my guy has been wheeling and dealing. He had 2 big strikeouts in the 6th inning. Wahpeton gets away with 2 wins. This is the most high pressure they've had. I blame it mostly on the pitching. I think that there was a little bit more of pitching difference in Game 1. Jackson Fleetfoot hasn't thrown a ton of innings. That's why Game 1 was as close as it was. In Game 2, West Fargo threw a good hurler against the guys, post 20. A right-handed pitcher with a lot of movement on his fastball, something that Wahpeton hadn't seen a ton of. Hopefully this prepares them as they go into the month of July, where they're going to see a lot of great pitchers in the postseason. That's what these games are supposed to be meant for. Get yourself ready. Your Essential Health player of the game has to be Braxton Pauley, who had an incredible 2 games today. He went 2 for 3 in Game 1 and 2 for 3 in Game 2. Not bad for a guy who is filling in for Jaden King. So Jaden King still on the IR. We'll see if he plays on Friday. Potentially, the word is we could see some action from King on Friday. If not, Pauley, not a bad replacement in right field. Not a ton of balls hit his way, but at the plate showed confidence with the bat. He is your Essential Health player of the game. That's going to do it for us from everybody at KBMW and B92.7. For myself, Andrew Zimmel, and for our excellent producer, Big Mike. Want to wish you guys a good evening. We'll be back on Friday with more American Legion Baseball. You're listening to B92.7. Have a pleasant evening.